they record your vocals properly. You know, go to it. We have a room here that's set up just to do vocals between 65 and 75 bucks an hour. We got a special here that we do for new clients where you can get 8 hours for $500. That's $62 an hour. You can come in here and record as many songs as you want to, and they're gonna be done right. And then the next thing you do, you want to get with a engineer who's a mix engineer that does it for a living, and maybe they've had some commercially released songs that have been mastered before. And then you want to get your song mastered. And then when you get it mastered, the other thing that we added here is all our admin service. We call it like the paperwork, where we do copyright, we get your UPC codes, we do your ISRCs, we do media-based, BDS, sound exchange, iTunes, all that stuff. So you want to do that before you service the record to anybody, because that's how you keep ownership to your record, by registering it and doing all that stuff. Before you put it on YouTube. YouTube, you can click on a YouTube video, you can't, but on the back end they can highlight the video. It'll be a UPC code that'll pop up in an ISRC, and it'll tell you who owns the content. And they pay for every single video. Somebody is making money. So we keep telling our clients, quit putting your shit up on YouTube. You know, or go with somebody that has a, we'll be offering that service probably December, where we'll monetize all of our clients' YouTube pages. We'll go out and claim all their videos and stuff like that. But you know, that's pretty much it, man. Just do it right.
Good God. So y'all basically do the whole the whole gambit basically.
We do it in the recording part, but the cool thing about it here is, like, I don't like people to call us the one-stop shop, even though we are, but it ain't one person doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like different sets of people, and everybody got their own space so they can do their job. But yeah, we do all of that. Anything that has to do with recording, we offer that service, and we help our clients along the way, and we pass the information along. So it's easier for me to have a knowledgeable customer rather than spending 20 minutes explaining what this is before we can even book the session.
Well, let me ask you, since you brought up your clients, now I was going through the list, and just name us some of the majors. You mentioned Outkast and the whole Organized Noise family, basically.
Yeah, we've been blessed, man. Like we get any album that goes gold, of course, that's 500,000. $1 million is platinum, and diamond is 10 million. We probably have over 150 plaques on the wall, and we probably have another 100 plaques that we haven't ordered because we have to pay for them. They all like $300 a piece. So we've had an opportunity to pretty much work with like everybody, like from the older people to the newer people. So whether it's Outkast, whether it's Migos, whether it's Rich Homie Quan, whether it's Jay-Z, whether it's Beyonce, whether it's Destiny's Child, whether it was Little John when he was Little John, whether it's all the Jeezy's albums, all the Tips albums, all the Ludacris albums, 2 Chainz, Cher, Sting, Annie Lennox, Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown, TLC, Monica, Escape, 112, Shorty Swing My Way, whatever you want to, My Boo. We did all them records.
Real quick, last question. We're going to finish this up, but I got to ask you, what was the wildest thing you ever seen go down up in here? Studio story.
I'm not here. I leave at 6. Okay. So most people know I leave. I'm the owner, so they don't act the ass while I'm here. I mean, the coolest stuff was, I think the coolest couple cool things was Nas did Ether here, and he left.
Wow.
He left the notepad with his lyrics on it, and I always said I was going to keep it, and I lost it. And then, so that was cool. And then when I met Scarface, because I just thought he was always serious, and that motherfucker joke all the time. And then the other cool thing that kind of took me back was seeing E40 work, because I always wondered how he worked, and I thought he was punching a lot. And that motherfucker just sat up there and was actually rapping that fast. Same thing with Twister. So those was like cool. And then the biggest misconception that I had, I think that I learned, remember when we started early, we were in the other place, probably about 95, 96, when Junior Mafia was out, and we had a session with Lil' Kim and Junior Mafia. And I was like, I don't want to be here when Lil' Kim get here, because all of the stuff I heard about her, I thought she was an asshole. And she was the nicest person that I met. And so what I learned after 20 years is that the bigger the artist, the cooler they are. They realize that these fans are allowing them to have this career, so they cool with their fans. The people that are the biggest assholes are the new artists that ain't shit, that think they supposed to act rude and walk by your office and not speak and have glasses on. So that's the coolest thing is that, like, even meeting Jay-Z and everybody else, they just cool. You know,
That's
and that was the to me, after all these years, I'd say this, that was, it never come across funny when I tell the story, but when I met him, he was here because I think they had the concert and Jeezy was working, so he was up here. And so Jeezy introduced me to him, and like I be saying, you got to think about it. How would you introduce yourself if you was Jay-Z? Like, everybody already know you, so what would you say? I'm just saying, what would you say? If you'd be like, hey, I'm Kurt, what would you say?
Like, what's up?
So I'm like, okay, what's this nigga gonna say his name is? Sean, Jay, Jigga. So I'm like, man, what's up, man, Curtis? He like, Hove. I was like, man, get your ass out there. So, you know, that was a funny story. But, you know, and then I thought about it. I'm like, everybody, how do you introduce yourself?
Yeah, for real.
Everybody already know who you are. You know?
That's big, man. For real, I'm glad you took some time, sit down with us and tell us a little bit about what you do and what you guys have here, man. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, man,
You know
no doubt, man. Check us out online, man. All the information for artists is at www.patchwerk.com. And then we always do weekend workshops where we bring in professionals, whether it's artists, publicists, attorneys, vocal coaches is on the weekend, man. You pay $10, be like 75 minutes, no more than 25 people, and you got a one-on-one, and you just getting a gang of information.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Make sure that's your information right there. It's your boy Bless the Party Sparker, Curtis Daniel III, Patchwerk Studios. Yo, we out, y'all. Peace.